And welcome back, everybody, to a great episode of what we like to of what we like to call Beyond the Pine.
Now.
I just want to give a very brief shout out to all of my Hispanic brothers watching. You guys always have my back. I want to give a shout out to the Asian Brotherhood.
Shout out to the Lebanon.
I want to give a shout out to all my Jewish friends, all of my African American friends, and the whites. You guys, it's that time of year. Who else is there?
Well, Egyptian.
Okay, we'll give a shout out to the Egyptians.
Indian.
Shout out to the Egypt-chips watching. They're just Egyptian chips.
I hope that's a real racial slur.
Chips.
Fucking Egypt-chip.
It is.
That would suck. And this is episode 70, the Christmas episode.
The Coca-Cola episode.
Why didn't we open up with a Christmas music?
Well, this is like kind of that standard, uplifting, hopeful. And I'm James.
That's James.
DeAngelis.
And I'm Keb.
Welcome back, everybody.
I like that. That was nice.
Yeah. I feel very calm, very emotional. I feel like...
Emotional?
Yeah, I feel like I got really emotional from that. Like, that was beautiful, I think.
Like, when your eyes, like, tingle a little bit, and you're like, I can almost cry.
Get a little chill on the back of your neck, and you're just like, wow.
Don't cry.
I felt my hairs stand up. I felt my eyes gloss over.
I felt my dick stand
I
up.
felt almost dead. Just realized I have to put this on.
Good song.
Don't go.
Sex, tentacion.
Sex, tentacion.
It is the Christmas episode, and before we talk about anything, I just want to give a terrible shout out to all of the people I played Pokemon with this weekend. I was outed.
You were outed?
It was unruly and unfair. Yeah, I was, doing my raids. And please don't laugh.
After watching your programs?
Please don't laugh.
Did
you
watch your programs on the weekend?
I watched of course. And I was out raiding, doing my Pokemon Go raids, as I do every Saturday, Sunday, from 9 to 9. 12 hours.
9 a.m. Saturday to 9 p.m. Sunday.
That sounds dope, though.
Yeah, and I even got a text from Natalia this weekend saying, hey, can you watch this and give me notes on it? And I said, after my raids. And then I never messaged her back. I'm sure we'll talk about that in the next podcast.
I'm sure we will. Wow.
I was doing my raids, and there was, there's a specific time you are supposed to go in. When you meet up with everybody, they post on the main chat, there's a specific time.
Yeah,
Now I show up to these raids, and there's someone going in a little bit early. At first I don't really think much of it. I go in after them because I don't want to miss out.
No, you don't want to miss out.
I'm worried that someone else will see, and then it'll be a snowball effect, and suddenly I'll join at the exact time that I'm supposed to go in, and I have missed out on it.
You don't want to miss out.
And now it's probably 3 raids into the day, and this keeps happening, and I suddenly see in the chat, who's doing this? We need to address this. And someone says, I think it's the guy in the black Porsche. And I'm stricken with anger.
Oh.
I'm stricken with anger.
How fucking dare you?
First off, how dare you? And I thought this community trusted me. I thought that they were my friends. I open my window and I yell, hey, it's not me. Nobody hears me. I show up to the next raid.
That's so funny, dude. I can just imagine you fucking sticking your head out the window. Hey, it's not me.
I show up to the next raid. There are people on the sidewalk right next to me. And I open my window. I'm like, because I see someone's already gone in. And I'm like, hey, it's not me. Again, someone comes up to my window. They couldn't hear me. He puts his big ass head through my window. And he's like, huh? And I'm like, just so you guys know, I'm clearly the guy in the black Porsche. It's not me going in early. Now this aspy son of a bitch just looks at me dead in my eyes, doesn't say a single thing, just grunts. And that...
Like what? Let me hear it. Exactly.
He just looks at me and goes, and then just goes back to his raid. And these are the kind of people I've been hanging out with on the weekends, and I realize that now, that these people don't understand a goddamn thing.
They don't understand.
They don't have any semblance of normality or social. Then they have no concept of social norms.
Why didn't he just say, "Oh, okay, good. We thought it was you."
Yeah, That's the easiest response.
But this is what happened.
Yeah, and just goes back to his
Programs.
his previously scheduled programs, and I'm left there in my car feeling like, did I do something? Did I make the conversation
Well, you
stale?
did go in early.
Because I didn't want to miss out.
So it was the guy in the Porsche, after all.
No, I've screen capped who it is.
Put it in the group and say it's this motherfucker.
No, because I'm not a rat.
Oh,
like
yes,
these,
you are.
Like these Pokemon.
Yeah, you're a fucking
I'm
rat.
not.
Dude, you're a fucking rat.
No, Jamie's a rat.
Okay, you're
Jamie,
not a
you're
rat. Jamie's
biggest
a
rat in the room. Biggest rat in the room. If there was
second biggest rat, though.
That's literally Jamie.
Wow.
I control if people see you. I am the god of this podcast.
He is God.
I'll
But-
look at you if I decide
But
so.
Jamie,
James
if
is the sorrow.
I'm also here
Yeah,
on this side.
I like you too.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Guys, I have
I just want to say something before you continue on. I didn't care about that whole story.
I just like
Holy shit, dude! I was struggling to even like.
James was falling asleep. He was doing one of these.
I was here like, get better. The story, get better story.
you just.
I thought it was entertaining.
I want you guys to care about the things that I care about
No,
the
look,
most,
here's
which
the
is
thing.
which is my interactions with my community.
Here's the thing.
your community.
You guys, sure, you're my community.
Let me
My
tell you-
Pokemon Go
let me
community
tell
is
you-
my
Let
community.
me tell you why I was so disappointed with that story.
Sure, yeah.
Because you're a good storyteller. You always keep me right there when you're telling stories, when you're writing
edge of the
stories.
seat.
The stories
But
that are good
this
are the
one-
lies
But this one,
Yeah.
this one was bad.
because it had no payoff because it was a real story.
Hey, you know what though, dude?
Make something up.
Because it was real, enjoyed it.
I'm just trying to be as real as possible. That's why, before we really get going on this podcast, boy, do I have a surprise for you guys. I'm Steven Suptic, and this podcast is sponsored by Burrow. You see the couch behind us? It's so comfortable.
Ooh.
Everybody's been talking about it.
Everybody does.
Everybody loves this couch. We sit on it. We sit on it, and everybody that
we
comes into the
bake on
office
it.
that are guests, they've taken a squat on
I
it.
always peel my hard-boiled eggs on that.
Yeah, he does.
And he peels them. And once again, it's the holiday season. And whether you're hosting the entire extended family or just the ones that aren't dead, you'll need a cozy seat for everyone. There's no better time to replace your worn-out hand-me-down couch with a super comfortable, high-quality, and stylish Burrow sofa. How about that? It is stylish, it is comfortable.
Tasty.
It's stress-free shopping, guys. It's easy to customize your sofa online. You can pick comfy low armrests or stylish high armrests. Style is pain. Shipping is fast and free. Modular designs means that it ships in normal-sized boxes. So, yeah, that's kind of great. You get peace of mind, everybody, in the holiday season. It's durable, sustainably sourced, and easy to set up.
Wow.
The comfortable fabric is naturally scratch and stain resistant. It's pet friendly, even my dumbass dogs. It's friends with them. The modular design means you can change the size of your sofa at any time. You have a wide sofa, let's make it a little bit less wide. Come on, guys.
Yes.
And also, it's one of Time's best inventions of 2018, next to the Super Spatula. It's designed for comfort, exactly 17 inches off the ground, because that's the average height from the bottom of a person's foot to the back of their knee. Huh.
How about that?
Wow, that's incredible. Includes a built-in USB charger, so you never have to get up. Proprietary foam is supportive yet cozy. Super cozy. It's super cozy. Yeah. Pillows and throw lines. 4 unique collections. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four.
Bohemian, industrial, mid-century modern, or rustic farmhouse. I myself am industrial. That's kind of what I like.
Mid-century, baby.
Farmhouse.
And that will help you easily decide on your style. Buy them individually or save money with a professionally matched set. Ethically manufactured. With fair trade. And good weave certification.
Good weed.
Good weed certification.
Make a resolution in favor of comfort and convenience for the new year. And save up to $500 on a new Burrow sofa by visiting burrow.com/pine. That's burrow.com/pine
Pine.
to save up to $500 on your sofa. Thanks again
Thank
to
you.
Burrow for supporting the show.
Don't say it like that.
Once
man.
again, that's http://burrow.com/pine
Pine.
to save up on $500. $500.
Don't go up with your intonation
On your
at the
sofa.
end. Don't stop.
Thank you guys. And
Don't
now
go up.
And now back to the show.
Stop talking like
Wow,
that.
that's
dude.
insane. Everybody's so happy. It's Christmas.
I'm so happy, but I need you not to go up.
Guys, I love Christmas.
Yeah.
Truly.
I love it so much. It's my
too.
favorite. It's literally my favorite.
Actually, you said Halloween was your favorite.
Halloween's literally my favorite.
Christmas is my favorite, dude. It's a happy time of year. Drinking eggnog. I've already polished off a quart.
Yeah, I'm more
Quart
of a
of
fan of
nog.
pegnog.
Oh, yeah? You
Yeah.
like a good pegnog?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I saw an amazing movie this weekend.
Let's hear about it. We'll tell you our favorite.
Ooh, I
fucking-
want to tell you about the movies I watched and also a movie I really want to watch. So go ahead.
I know you are a big fan of Yorgos Lanthimos. He did movies like The Lobster
Oh, fuck. That was so good. And Deer. The
Killing of
Deer,
Sacred
right?
Deer
and The Killing of the
Killing of the
Sacred
Sacred Deer.
Now, the difference between that and the one I just saw is that Yorgos wrote those two movies. They play into the more monotonous style of dialogue, which is funny and it adds to horror. But this movie, called The Favorite, is mostly comedy.
Who's in
and
that?
I forget her name. The guy from that vampire movie, or not vampire, the zombie movie where he's like, it's sort of a comedy, romance, comedy, zombie movie.
Oh, yeah. There's like 3 vampires or something.
No, it's not a vampire, it's a zombie.
Warm Bodies?
Yeah, Warm Bodies.
Oh, Warm Bodies.
I don't know the guy's name.
I don't know his name, but he's so funny in this. You've got it's like not Penelope Cruz. She's in it. Not Penelope Cruz is in it. And I don't know who plays the queen, but she is the best actress of all time.
Really?
I'll be
She's
looking
like
it up.
she's on par with Tilda Swinton, I'd say. Maybe not as a character actor, but like just in sheer volume of emotions you can bring to the screen with your face.
So without spoilers, tell us a little bit about the film, why you liked it.
Well, I recommend seeing The Favorite because Yorgos Lanthimos didn't write it. But he's a fantastic director, and the cinematography is amazing. And
Are you not a big fan of his actual writing?
I get tired of it.
Yeah.
I really like The Lobster, but Killing of Sacred Deer really
It's
kinda-
like it's a
it
little
wore thin on me.
predictable. Yeah, like once you've seen both of those, you've
I
had
wouldn't
your
s- I
fill.
wouldn't say that it's predictable. It's just it's
Well, I mean,
tiresome.
by the style of it, like you know exactly how there's that weird dialogue and you appreciate it, but like you can't watch like fucking 10
I want
films
to
like
I can't feel for a character in a Yorgos Lanthimos
because they're like
movie.
robots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is very funny. And this one, the dialogue is so. It's just every scene. It's like a long movie. I feel like, but it doesn't feel like that. And there's some things that really carry on a little bit long on purpose. But it's beautifully shot. The story's fantastic. It's like the 1890, I think, or something. A long time ago, when you wear big puffy powdered wigs in
Wings.
England,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
everyone's wearing those, and there's a duck race in it.
Oh, very good.
And
Oh, I don't know if I'd like this. Not a big fan of animal races.
and
Yeah, he doesn't
I
like race
can't even
people.
describe how much I loved this movie, but it's easily my favorite movie I've seen this year. It's so funny. You truly care about like where the story's going.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I can say that about a Yorgos movie, for sure.
Well, James and I, a little while back, went to Austin and we watched The Apostle.
Mm-hmm.
And dude,
Apostle, know the.
just Apostle. We watched a movie called The Apostle.
Now you saw that in theaters?
And no, we saw
No,
it
we
actually on
watched
Netflix.
It's a
right?
Netflix original film.
It's so
well, first,
fucking good.
we had our little bro time. We had a little movie night, me
Yeah.
and Kib. We watched Deep Blue Sea first.
Dude,
Oh,
'cause
classic.
you've got to.
That's a classic.
Because Deep
Oh,
Blue
yeah.
Sea is one of those movies that because you watched it for the first time as a kid, it's one of those nostalgic movies.
Yeah.
You haven't
totally.
watched it since you were a kid?
Yeah, no.
No.
Not since I was a kid.
But it's
Jealous.
not. It is not a traditionally good movie.
Certainly not.
However, there are some interesting themes in it.
yeah.
Like actually, the theme of faith is weirdly like a big part of
It's
Deep
like
Blue Sea.
it's a reoccurring part of the film that's like a smaller portion but great meaning, and then it ends with you thinking about how what's his name,
LL Cool J's
LL Cool
character,
J's-
because
his faith.
he's Christian in it, and he has like these funny conversations like with God, like as the crazy shit's happening, like when he's trapped in the in the oven, and the shark's like right outside the oven.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like trying to hack out, and he's just like, but I got other plans, and he just starts hacking it out and stuff like that. And like he, like there are the moments where he's like, please, and then like something works out, and he's like, nice. And then he's in the water at the end. God, nice. And then the shark has him by the by the
like
leg.
fucks him up.
It fucks him up, and it's like dragging through the water. And you think, you're like, oh great, LL is gonna die. But then he has his cross, and he stabs the shark in the eye, and that's what makes him let go. And like,
and even when the other characters were like, "Can you give us a fucking break?" and then it was like, he's like, "God works in mysterious ways."
But the CG.
Oh fuck me, dude.
Oh my god. So here's a shot of underwater. Here's the shark.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't move
It's
like
just
at
there.
all with the speed that you or
The thing is, it
fucking
almost holds up though. It almost does.
watch it again. It
Like-
doesn't at all.
I watched it like a year ago.
You are mistaken. It's like
Really?
It's like funny. It's so bad.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
I was just captivated because I really love
But you
sharks.
probably have like the blended memory of the actual shots of sharks that you're like, oh my god, that's really good CGI. And James was like, oh no, that's a real shark. And I was like, oh fuck, there you go.
Yeah, because they do use like the models, like the practical models of
Yeah.
sharks in that. But then when it's swimming in the fucking ocean, it's just a terribly CGI'd shark.
Oh, fucking dog trash.
Anyways, that's not the most important thing from our little movie night. The Apostle.
The Apostle.
Sorry, no.
You guys are really, you were building this movie up.
It's so,
Apostle,
fucking
it's-
good, dude.
It definitely has inspiration from The Wicker Man. So
Is that the one with the bees?
yeah, that's the one with Nicolas
I don't know if
Cage
I've seen
and the
that
original one from the
movie is
70s.
so fucking bad.
Is that the one with the bees?
Those are the movies that Nicolas Cage did when he was
But also,
super in debt.
well, Wicker Man is a horror movie from the 70s that was remade.
Yeah.
But so this takes some inspiration from that because it's, like this cult that's on this small island in, probably the United Kingdom somewhere.
Tell them what the cult's goal was. Why the
So
cult was
Is
there.
this going to spoil it?
Not really. It's
No,
instantly Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's part
basically,
of the story.
what happened was Michael Sheen's in it too.
What?
He's
Dude, he is
incredible.
so
He's always.
good.
Did he play his usual role of?
No.
No.
What do you mean?
I mean,
He always gets typecast into those like either a police
Aggressive.
role, like an aggressive policeman.
he's
or,
an
like-
aggressor. He's an aggressor, but
I don't think
he's got
I
depth.
don't think. No, I don't think that you're thinking of the right person.
Michael Sheen.
the British guy.
Oh no, I'm not
thinking
thinking.
of?
I mean,
I'm thinking
regardless,
of Michael
this guy-
Sheehan or something. The guy who was in The Shed, and he was in the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal where his wife gets raped.
Nightcrawler.
Oh, Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Dude.
Well, this guy does play like an aggressor,
but no.
it's-
So Michael Sheen. This
character's
is
got
Michael
depth.
Sheen.
Oh,
This guy.
Very cool.
But he usually plays kind of like a quirky British,
Yeah.
like somewhat funny kind of.
like la 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 land. You know.
Yeah, he was the main guy in La La Land.
Lollapalooza.
But he's
you know?
a very.
all the lalas.
He's a lot more of like a. He's the cult leader.
Yeah.
And he's so fucking good in it, and like great production value, great set decoration in this movie. It feels so cool. And Gareth Evans directed it, who did The Raid, and like his
haven't seen The Raid.
seeing him do like a very more of like a tension driven horror film that isn't all big fight scenes is interesting, but there are still a couple scenes of fighting in it that you're like, okay, yeah, that's definitely
It's like
Gareth Evans.
unexpected, and
Yeah,
you're like,
and it's
whoa,
dope.
that's so
It'll
fucking cool.
It'll break out because like the tension's building up, and then when it the camera's a very specific thing he's doing, and then when it breaks out and he does like the fighting, like the camera takes on that like part of the choreography of
Yeah,
it. It's so
it's
fucking
amazing.
sick. But so basically there's the cult believes that there's this goddess that's like living on the island that they basically make sacrifices to and worship, and then the goddess gives them like crops and favors
Don't
them.
spoil too much.
Yeah.
Is it
That's all I'm gonna tell you.
almost a
Walking a line.
spoiler? Is it almost a spoiler that I know there's a cult on it now, or is
No.
it revealed
No,
like
no, no,
right
that's
away?
That's
Instantly.
in the summary when you go on.
Yeah.
To Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah. But
and they're there just starting a new land where it's like there's no wars. It's like lawless, but not like everyone's just good. But there's like the small government there that like just controls everyone. Everyone works and everyone lives and they
Really
worship
good.
and they try to make their lands flourish. And the man
that's
goes there
important.
to find
That's
his
an
sister.
important thing. Yeah. She's gone, disappeared.
And the trials and tribulations of like figuring out what the cult's all about and its dark secrets.
do they invite him in? Don't tell me.
No, that's part of the part you don't want to know.
But do they invite him into their cult?
You don't
tell
want
me.
to know.
keep asking.
But you don't want to know.
Definitely
does
watch
it-
it.
how
It's
does it
really
end?
good. Okay,
Let me
so
tell you.
basically it ends. So remember 2,000 years ago when there was a meteor Remember that one?
Do you remember how meteors crash down?
This one crashed up.
No, and. Yes, and.
Oh.
Just watch it. It's really fucking good.
Also, a movie. Did we watch this together? Maybe I watched it on the plane. No, you told me to watch it. The movie with the lighthouse.
Annihilation.
Annihilation.
Oh, that's
You seen
dude. The
Annihilation?
bear is so freaky.
I oh
Just
god,
rips her
dude,
fucking
that's
jaw.
that's a very like good thing that they did with that bear.
That's so cool.
If there wasn't that other aspect of like the horror in it, it would have
Yeah.
just been
What
like,
if that bear was in the book?
I didn't even know it was a book. But
Yeah, I
the
didn't
end
either.
scene in Annihilation in the lighthouse with the entity alien kind of thing that like mimics, that was such an interesting,
Yeah,
like,
it was very cool.
very interesting and very unsettling.
Very
like
unsettling.
her, because you don't know this thing's intention. You
Yeah,
don't
you're
know
trying to
if it
figure
even,
out-
and that wasn't there a thing in it that like you don't even know if it has an intention.
Yeah, she
kinda-
said like, why was it there? I don't know if it even knew why it was there.
Yeah,
or
like
what
if it was more
doing.
so just like it
Existing
operated
on its plane.
on instinct.
Yeah.
Like it was more instinct like driven, because like if it was just doing that because that's like what it would do to survive, then it had no like sort of consciousness of knowing that it was actually doing what it did.
Mm-hmm.
I have my problems with Annihilation. Just
Oh,
the
yeah.
story. There's
Oh, yeah,
my
of
only main problem with that is you've got this area that is slowly over the course of time expanding,
Mm-hmm.
and the government knows about it, and all they've
And are
done
evacuating people nearby.
is put small groups in at a time,
And then they die.
and they die, and that's all they've done like 3 times, and now they're like, all right, now this time it's going to be all women.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You know what? But normally when I mean, I guess it didn't really play as much as like.
Not that I
I'm
hate women
imagining,
anymore.
but-
I just think
No, but
that-
like for me, I also when I first like recognized it was kind of going to be an all woman type thing, I was like, oh, is this going to be like a Ghostbusters bullshit thing where it's like,
is this going to be a remake?
well, you know, not a remake, but you know what I mean, like how the second or the new Ghostbusters movie was like an all girl one, and like they did that specifically so it was an all girl one. Now that there was the guys.
No.
Ghostbusters one.
Annihilation did it the right way.
Yes.
They made a brand new movie and featured an all
Exactly, and that's what I mean. So
female
when I
team.
first realized that, I was
But I
like,
think that's what the book was.
I was like trying to think like,
I don't
are they
know about
going
the
to
book.
make this like an all girls thing and like make it a point like the Ghostbusters
no, I
movie,
think
and then
that's just the
was shitty?
legitimate story of it. That was.
But that's what
written
I
that
mean.
way.
It wasn't. It was great, and it was. I fucking loved it, and you liked the characters. And something that was cool too is one of the characters in that was, you know, the military girl who had like a shaved head.
Mhm.
That's Jane from Jane the Virgin.
I don't know
was
what that
telling you
is.
guys about that show I was watching.
I ain't never
You guys should
seen
watch.
that.
It's good. I really like it. It's interesting.
You know what? Have you guys ever heard of The Endless on
Mm-mm.
Netflix?
No.
So
So.
it looks really interesting. The filmmakers that do it, I think this is their third film, their third feature. And they always like the first. I didn't see the second one. I saw the first one. The first one that they did was called Resolution,
Mm-hmm.
and it was about this guy who takes his cousin who's a drug addict, like takes him to a cabin to like keep him there and get him off drugs, like to clean him up, but like forcefully like takes him out to this cabin.
Jamie, bring me my phone. It's on my desk.
But it plays with horror, and it plays with like expectations in horror, and like I read this really interesting review about it that was basically saying that it was like the foil to Cabin in the Woods, because Cabin in the Woods is very like on the nose, like in your face, like playing with like horror tropes and stuff like that in a very like obvious way. But Resolution is like the opposite of it. Basically, like it isn't horror, but it plays with like your expectations, thinking that there's like, if you're told, okay, you watch this movie and there's a guy in a cabin, if you're told that there's people watching them, then that changes your like perspective watching
Yeah.
the movie, versus if you weren't told
Finding out
that
at
there
the
were
end
people,
kind of
or
thing.
even that there weren't at all in the
Oh.
whole time. If you're told one thing, that changes your expectations and perception, and then also vice versa. So like that's what Resolution does, and it was really interesting. But the Endless is basically about these two brothers who like were raised in two brothers. They were raised in this cult, like a UFO like suicide cult thing, right, where they claim that some UFO is going to come and rescue them all in the end of the world.
That's what my mom thinks.
That's what my mom thinks.
Your mom's crazy.
And that's all I really know about it. I really want to watch it though, because these they play with really, really, really big things,
Ideas.
like Yeah, like doing it in a simple way, like we were talking about signs and what else were we talking about?
It's a giant idea, but you're focusing on how one person or family is dealing with.
Like you're talking about a really big thing, like spirituality or existence or things like that, but you examine it through the lens of like a couple people and how that actually plays into like such a big idea, like with signs. It's an alien invasion. It's probably the most like life-changing event in human history, aliens invading Earth, right? But you're only seeing it through the eyes of this one family and how they take all that in and like deal with it. And The Witch did that too with like evil, good and evil, and like faith. And
I
stuff
love
like
that. I love just seeing that one family go through like what, who knows how
Feels
many
like
others.
hopeless.
Yeah.
Feels
And you know what else
hopeless,
feels hopeless? I have some terrifying news, you guys.
You do? Dude, I used this in so many Minecraft role plays for Gizzy.
In 2011, filming the movie The Eagle in a freezing river, actors have a mixture of boiling hot water and river water poured down their suits to stay warm. A crew member forgot to mix the hot water with the river water during the filming. As a result, Channing Tatum was scalded with boiling water that burned the skin off the tip of his penis.
Wait, for real?
In 2011, filming The Eagle. Guys, I found that fact when I was Wikipediaing the other night, dangerous accidents that have happened on film.
So Channing's pee-pee is...
The tip of his penis
burned?
was burnt
Did it
off.
seal it?
Wow, dude. Does he have fuck still?
I
Guarantee it.
Of all the men for that to happen to, why
That's
him?
very
You know,
sad.
Dude, he probably just has a mongoloid tip now, right? Or a scarred boy?
You know what it probably looks like? You know those moles that are under the ground? And the
Yes,
tip of their
naked
nose,
mole rat?
No. I think they're called star moles, and the tip of their nose.
oh, they're so cute.
But look up a picture of him. Imagine that being a dick.
Let's have a look at that
Yeah,
picture.
you know, we're gonna take a look at a
Let's
star.
have a look at that and I want to see it.
Oh, dude, here's the last thing I was looking at. Biggest acne.
Oh,
Star mole.
Star Mole.
Star nose.
Oh, they're
Dude, that's the next fucking Marvel movie.
What
Star Mole?
What kind of monster was this? This was in a movie. You know, like that.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, that is. Those are the bugs from the movie King Kong in that scene underneath.
Yep,
Yeah.
the worms that
Oh.
eat Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Dude, rest in peace, Andy Serkis, greatest actor.
Greatest actor.
He's gonna win an Oscar
I
someday.
hope to God he
He's
does.
gonna win an Oscar.
You know what?
Amazing.
He actually reminds me of Michael Sheen from Apostle, the main guy, the cult leader.
Yeah, because they have those
Yeah.
weird fucking faces.
They look and are similar actors.
Similar
but so I
mannerisms.
mean, like, and Andy Serkis playing Claw in Black Panther, he was so fucking good as Claw.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Like
he
me
needs
and,
more.
me and Andy go way back.
Yeah. Me and
Steven
Andy go way
Andy,
back.
Steven and James and
Me and
Andy,
Andy, you know the kid from Toy Story who owned all the toys?
Milanakis.
Yeah. No, I made him destroy all the toys.
Andy Milanakis was the kid from Toy Story.
What is Andy Milanakis doing today?
He's
What do you
probably-
think he's doing right now?
Right
today?
now, he's sitting on his phone replying to Keemstar.
Yeah, that is. I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
And then he's doing another rap.
Who's goddamn backing up out there? Is it Time Warner again? That shit is
it's
so
fucking
annoying.
Hey, guys.
Time Warner.
Hey guys, turn off the light or the sound.
Can I
Hey,
just say
you're in
how-
a parking lot.
Can I say how happy I am that no giant amounts of full screen people have been in this office
Yeah.
in my recent memory?
Yeah.
Because the coffee's stayed here. There's
Oh
no
my
lack
God,
of
dude.
snacks or coffee.
So we would have.
That was sad.
I mean, we would
the
have.
bathrooms aren't filled up.
We would have a crew of 50 here for a week straight working on things. 12-hour days that they're working on. God bless
Some
them.
of them are rude.
But
Just-
yeah, or awkward as shit. I have a funny story to
Just
tell after this.
depleting all our
But
resources.
exactly, they would take all of our snacks and all of our fucking drinks out of the fridge, and it's like, hey, maybe have a couple, but if 50 people each get one, there aren't going to be that many left.
And now you've got some bigger guys. Bless their souls. Taking
bless their souls.
Now they're taking. I've seen it.
5
They're taking 5, maybe six Red Bulls a day.
a day.
And they're
And-
going to die.
And when does Stevie get to have a Red Bull? If 5 go
Hey,
later.
here's the answer.
He does.
Stevie doesn't.
He doesn't.
Stevie doesn't get a lick of it.
This is our home.
Yeah, we live here. You know,
Yeah.
I went out there and went to go get some water, and there was just the tallest man alive.
Oh.
A man who looks like
We call him Sky Zone.
We call him Sky High. Remember Big Fish? Have you seen Big Fish?
I was actually thinking more of
tall-ass
the monster
fucking guy
from
from
It
Big
Follows who comes through the door.
No.
Big Fish.
Big Fish with Ewan McGregor.
I mean, I remember the movie.
It's an amazing movie.
Remember the
The giant fucking
The Nephilim?
the Nephilim gentlemen.
The Nephilim.
Those are like ancient biblical like giants. So there was a
Hey, you're a Nephilim.
Nephilim.
You're a fucking Nephilim.
So I went out into the kitchen, right? There's a Nephilim looking gentleman out there, but he's taller than the world's tallest, but skinny like a palm tree. And so
he was a slender man.
He was a slender man. He was one of the descendants. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was standing in the corner of the kitchen, just as tall as he could, head bent over so it didn't touch the ceiling.
Dude, his fucking head was like turned, and he was still hitting the top of the ceiling.
And he
like,
was silent. Just silent. I walk into the kitchen and he's on his phone, just like this, and then he just goes, and like turns around, and I was just like,
Well, he's probably never talked before.
and then I was just like,
he can't.
and I was just like getting a beer. I was just like, "What's up, man? What's going on?"
Getting a beer.
Oh, you're talking about the one in Austin?
No, here.
No, here. Oh my God, he's here,
Dude, he's here.
guys. I was here. I was here last night, or I think yesterday at some point. And you know how there's no one here. I unlocked the place. I locked up, so I had free reign over everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how the women's bathroom is right outside our door?
Yeah.
Of course I used it.
Of course you did.
Of course I did.
Well, you're allowed to.
Yeah, and I go into the stall, and I had eaten, a big lunch and a big breakfast.
Sure.
I was really maxing out on
Down there.
yesterday.
Yeah.
And that catapulted out of me.
And it,
Catapulted.
Yeah, and it
Like somebody launched it.
Yeah.
so
With a counterweight.
the Nephilim.
I had exploded into the toilet.
Did you make dirty bowl?
Did you have dirty rice bowl?
It scattershotted, just all
Buckshot.
over,
That
all
was
over.
Straight up buckshot,
Right.
man. Pellets.
Everywhere.
And unfortunately, I don't know why this is. The women's bathroom doesn't have wet wipes.
Well, that's because you specifically requested wet wipes in the men's bathroom.
In Ben's bathroom, yeah. I had to do, the water wipe technique.
Sure.
the squat and wallow.
And
Squat and swallow.
unfortunately, it was so much stuff that had happened in that bowl
Oh yeah, huh?
before and afterwards that I clogged it. I was gonna call Tori, see if he could come in on Sunday.
Hey Tori,
and,
I'm in the girls' bathroom.
Can you come help?
but I thought better of it. I thought better of it, and I had to get a plunger from the guy's bathroom because I couldn't find one in the girls' bathroom, and
They don't clog.
I unclogged it. I made it that way.
Good.
So I unclogged it, and then I brought the plunger all the way back, which was dripping, to the boys' bathroom. So I want
Drip,
you guys to
drip,
know that you
came,
guys
right?
are stepping on that out there.
Steve
Alright.
came through dripping.
What was I about to say about, it was something important. It was, Bruce wouldn't let me use his flamethrower. Did you see
Really?
those texts? No, because I sent them to Bruce. I wasn't even going to turn it on. Jamie and I needed it for a shoot for this baby thing. And I would have added the fire in post. I texted Bruce, hey, can I use your flamethrower for this 5-second bit? I won't turn it on or do anything. He's like, no, only when I'm there. And I'm like, dude, I'm not 20 anymore. I'm 25, man. Like, Bruce thinks I'm a kid, dude. And if you don't know who Bruce is,
hold up. Stand up and show your fucking. Stand up. If
It's-
you're not a kid, stand up.
why do you want me to stand up?
Stand
No,
up.
do what he says.
Go
Stand
to
up.
go to Steve's cam over here. This one here, Jamie, and I want Steve to stand up.
Why do you want me to stand up? I'm not going to
If
stand up.
you're not a kid,
I'm not a kid.
stand up then.
Why would it matter? Why does standing up
Because
matter?
I'll show you.
Just
Stand up.
Do it. It's fun.
What? Dude? Yeah, the polo's a little short.
A little short, man.
Shut up. Dude, shut up. Stop laughing. Shut
You're
up.
a kid.
I'm not a kid.
Sit down, little kid. Watch your programs and sit down, you little kid.
Well, speaking of sponsorships, this brings us to our next sponsor.
Wait, hold on there. And
2, 3. There it is, right there.
There it is. Hey, everybody. How's it going? It's your old pal James, bringing you another sponsorship here on Beyond the Pine. Today's episode is sponsored by Stamps.com.
Stamps.com.
You already know. So check this out. These days, as we all know, you can get pretty much anything on demand
It's a miracle.
or online. And, just like our podcast, for example, you can get that at any time because it's online.
Anytime.
And you can watch it exactly when you want, when it's convenient.
Whatever you want.
Well, did you also know that postage also falls into that category.
Postage?
Yeah, you can even get postage on demand. All you need to do that is stamps.com.
I'm always running out of stamps.
Oh,
Postage?
Steve just eats them sometimes. He likes licking the stickies off the stamps.
Yum yum.
But
Postage?
you know what? You don't have to worry about that anymore. You'll get all the postage you want to lick all the stickies off the edge.
Worry.
So with stamps.com, you can access all the services of the post office right from your desk, right from your phone, right from your desk, any of them. You can buy and print real U.S. postage for any letter or any package.
Postage?
Yeah, postage, kid. You gotta figure it out. All of them are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You just click, print, mail, and you're done.
That sounds so easy, James. I'm always looking for new stamps to eat.
Postage?
Yeah, postage, just like letters. Letters and things.
Just like lettuce.
Postage.
And check this out. You know what? Stamps.com will even send you a digital scale. And you can weigh your letters and packages and print the exact amount of postage every single time.
Postage?
Postage, kid. You said it, brother.
They'll send you digital scabs?
So we actually just did that. I had some rather unfavorable items that I wanted to mail to Jamie on account of the fact that I want him to be embarrassed when he opens a package in front of Mimi.
It's the season of giving.
It's the season of giving. You said it, brother.
It's the
So
season of
I
Mimi.
actually used this service. I was able to print out exactly what I needed to mail something that I bought. I'm not gonna tell you what it was. I bought it from China. Bottom line, I bought the package from China. I mailed it right to Jamie.
It was a zoot suit.
It was a zoot suit. It was a mustard yellow zoot suit from 1925.
He's not going to tell you.
$386 I spent on this guy, and he didn't even say thank you. You might not have got it yet. Surprise. So right now, if you guys want to also use stamps.com and get all your postage needs on demand, you can use the code PINE for a special offer. 4-week trial includes postage and digital scale. Don't wait. Go to stamps.com before you do anything else. You click on the radio microphone at the top of the homepage and type in PINE. That's stamps.com. Enter in code PINE. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
stamps.com.
Stamps.com.
Thanks, postage.
Postage? That's their slogan.
Postage?
Stamps.com. Postage?
Dude, Steve's not mentally well.
I think he's better.
Definitely.
I think he's entirely better than he was.
Well, how far long ago are you talking about?
Oh, 8 years ago.
How are you feeling, Steve? How are things?
I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling grapes.
Good.
And I've been that way,
For how long?
Oof. Probably for a solid year now. I'm feeling good. I am.
You've been feeling good for the past 365?
Yeah, well, ever since I started those antidepressants, yeah.
Good shit.
No fooling?
No fooling.
No
yeah.
fooling?
It's
Good.
made me take a huge turn on my personal life. I don't bother with Alyssa now.
I've just said, you know what? That's not worth it.
You know
Yeah.
what? That's not for
It
me.
made me reevaluate, what matters the most.
You know what?
Which is Pokemon Go.
Alyssa, that's not for me.
Yeah.
That's what you've done.
Hey, Alyssa, let's nut for me. Come on.
Fucking gross. Yucky poo poo.
No, yeah, I've been doing real good.
Good.
Yeah, I savor my weekend time now.
Yeah.
I
As
used
you
to
should.
just spend every waking moment, in the office, but now I realize the importance of separation.
Truly.
And I don't have separation anxiety now.
From,
Work.
you used to have separation anxiety from work for real?
Oh yeah.
Like,
I feel
just
that.
like that scary, I wish I was working right now. I need to be working.
Yeah.
even more.
I need to be
Just
working.
trying
I need
to max out and utilize every
Yeah.
bit of time for
Just
and-
do that all day during
Yep.
work hours.
Truly.
What you do.
Yeah. Besides lunch.
Besides lunch, dude.
There are many sacred times in a day. One of them is lunch, which I rarely even take, because normally I'll just do Postmates. Or
morning shits.
morning shits. Morning shits are so important.
Morning
Jamie
shits
knows
are
about
so
that.
important. They're so important. And speaking of morning shits, dude, when James and I were in Austin, we had partied quite hard.
Oh, tell me about
Didn't
the
even plan
tell me
on
about
being
the
that
parties.
drunk.
I had such FOMO.
So we missed you, man. We started off at the Rooster Teeth All Hands, which was
Yeah, I
very
missed you
nice.
too.
It was very nice. And then everyone went to this other ballroom that was exhibit room that was turned
exhibit?
into a party. It was kind of like a VidCon party where I had all the mini tables for people to crowd around. And
You've made me lose interest comparing it to VidCon.
well, it was,
It was just a party at
it was just a
nothing.
party.
It was a party that was like a VidCon party, but good because everyone from Rooster Teeth was there. Everyone that worked at Rooster
That's
Teeth.
fun. They're nice people.
But there was a strange rule that was no +1s, no contractors, and no temporary people allowed.
Because
at
it's
the
the
party.
family, dude. It's literally
Jamie and Mimi are contractors, and their family.
Did they get to go?
They got to go.
You guys were there?
Yeah, dude.
I would have gone then. Dude, wait, you guys went to Austin?
Yeah, they were there Friday.
Dude, I didn't goddamn know that at all.
Everyone went.
That's why.
We all went.
Autumn and Vicky went?
Autumn and
Yes,
Vicky went.
every single
Jamie and Mimi
person
went.
went.
James and Kib went.
I'm glad I went, you know?
So we start off at that party. We're there till like 7:30. Ends at 8, and then everyone moves on to Mundo Hundo Bar,
Handlebar.
Handlebar, and
Is that really what it's called?
yeah, Handlebar. Everyone's just drinking there, hanging out, talking,
Did you get picklebacks?
bonding. We didn't actually
Didn't
get a
get any
single pickleback
but
this time.
it's because it wasn't the time. It was more of like a drink of Red Bull and vodka
yeah.
type of time.
What level
Some
of drunk
beer.
did you get?
I was-
by the
I
end of
was
the night,
obliterated.
Did you try to keep up with James?
no, I actually didn't. I just like when I'm dancing and I'm drinking.
Oh, you guys
I
danced?
I didn't. Yeah, because we went to Barbrella's afterwards.
Oh, that's a
Went to
good time.
bars.
That's a
With, like,
great time.
Wes and
Barbell's
everyone.
is so good.
And then went back to the hotel room. James probably left probably 20 minutes before me.
Yeah, but we had split up.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
after
just got.
Barb's-
I was drunk and dancing. I'm just gone.
After Barb's, we split up.
Yeah, and
And-
then we went back to
yeah.
the hotel room. James is probably there 20 minutes before I am. I opened the door, dude. James is like this on the couch. The office is on. He's upright, but like this, passed out. And I have the picture of
Yeah.
him. Maybe we'll throw it up on the screen. Maybe we won't. probably won't.
I was hashtag faded for sure.
And I go over to James. I bumble in, and I'm like, James, wake up. And he just goes. I try to pick him up, and he just goes like, barely tries to get up at all, and then he pulls away. I got it. And then he goes back to sleep.
Was this Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night?
Saturday night.
Friday night.
It's Friday night. Actually, we went back on Saturday.
Oh, then Friday night, while you guys were doing that, I was in bed watching Only God Forgives with a giant popcorn bowl of ramen.
Oh,
in front of
yeah,
me.
you got ramen?
I got ramen, dude.
Was it because
I found a ramen place by me.
That's fucking amazing. Really quick. So there's this place in Santa Monica that's a hand roll
shouldn't have said
sushi
ramen.
place. It's a hand roll sushi place, but it's owned and is a like subsidiary of Sugarfish. It's cheaper, and it's they make the fresh fucking hand rolls right in front of you, and they just put it on the table, and they're these long like
And it's not called Sugarfish?
it's called fucking
Sugar tits.
something weird, but it's owned by Sugarfish, so it's amazing. And they like dice up all the meat. So if you get like a sushi roll, like a salmon roll, it's just like hot, fresh rice that they just scoop out with their hand and put it on this like dry sushi or fucking.
Dude, I've been to Sugarfish probably like 20, 25 times. Most consistent sushi place I've ever been
Holy
to.
I found
Fuck,
the new
dude.
best two places I want you to try out. One is my favorite sushi place in the valley. It's on Ventura called Midori. So fucking good.
Midori, is
So good.
that by your place?
Mhm. Yeah, and then
Is that by the McDonald's?
no.
Is that by
Stop pinpointing where I live.
Is that by Louise?
Is that by the gas station? Is that by this? Is that by this? Is it
off.
right on your road? Is it right on this road? That's
And
your road.
then the next place, Fat Sal's.
I've been to Fat Sal's.
Sal's is so.
Oh, wait, no, that's a
fucking
sandwich place.
good. Yeah, dude, check this out.
That
And this
sounds
is like
great.
the type of sandwich where you need to prepare to have
Yeah.
brisket, pastrami, chicken fingers,
Yeah.
mozzarella sticks, French fries, barbecue sauce, grilled onions,
In the sandwich.
Swiss
Fuck.
cheese.
I remember you texted me about that.
Fuck, dude, about yay big. Just every bite, you're like, yeah,
You
I'm
texted
gonna
me.
have another.
You texted me
Yeah.
that, and you said you should go here today, and I said, yeah, I'm going to go there today. You know what I did instead?
Didn't go there.
You played
today.
Pokemon.
Didn't go there, but I went to my favorite sandwich place instead, which was by my place, which is Dan's Super Subs.
Oh, I love Dan's. Dan's is
Never been
It's
to
a
Dan's.
classic. It's a classic. They have the pastrami sandwich there, which is it's
Love
been on
that one.
TV.
Have you guys
Love
ever
that.
had
So good.
Firehouse subs?
No.
Amazing.
I
Incredible.
don't know, man.
It's all-
It's like
Dan's
on the
and
same
Fat
level as
Sal's
Jimmy
is really
John's,
good.
I'd say.
Dan's?
Yeah, no,
Firehouse?
Firehouse.
Oh, you have had Firehouse.
yeah, it's
Oh.
it's a franchise.
Yeah, I know it is.
I'm talking about hole in the wall places, man.
I'm just talking about a place that I don't know anybody else who's had it.
Everyone's had
now
Firehouse.
except you. I don't know anyone who's had
I haven't
Firehouse.
had it.
Jimmy, have you had Firehouse subs?
That was a yes.
Yeah, they're. No, I haven't. I think the CEO is a fucking maniac.
Really? What did the CEO do?
I'm looking up now. It's either him or Jimmy John.
Have you guys lost interest?
He's a fucking.
I feel like I'm super bored with what he's saying right now.
Yeah,
I have
totally.
no interest in it.
Regardless, Firehouse subs, whether it's a chain
Yeah,
or
I'll
not.
give it. I'll give it
it's
another
very
shot.
good.
You know,
It's
what
really
do you
good.
get there?
I forget. It's been years.
Wow.
Like 2013. But I ate it a bunch.
You know what? That makes me want to try it.
Yeah, you should try it. I don't remember. It might be worse than I'm saying
Firehouse
it is.
subs. Try it. You won't. I don't remember. Wait, Firehouse Subs.
It's
Postage?
Jimmy John's.
Postage?
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's. The CEO of Jimmy John's is a fuckwit?
Thank God.
Why? What'd he do?
Here, I'll show you.
Are you slacking it to me?
Hold on.
Well, don't build it up and then, because I'm not even on Slack right now, Jamie, because I don't want to get these goddamn notifications from people posting in operations.
Dude, you guys see the screenshot? That's only Autumn and Vicky doing that, man. They're editors.
Hey, Vicky and Autumn, be in a chat by yourselves.
They're
You
not
guys-
sending it to each
hey,
other.
they're
They're
sending it
showing
to
us.
us, man.
Dude, hey, Vicky and Autumn, you guys sit across from each other.
They're
Tell
sending
them
it
to
to-
come. Oh, they're sending it to us?
That's why they sent it in
Hey,
operations.
as a group, we don't care.
Individually.
Okay, we do care.
Motherfucker.
Huh? What'd you say?
Check Slack, baby.
Is it on podcast topics?
of Jimmy John's is a predator of the ocean.
Jimmy John's says its founder isn't the naked guy in that shark picture.
The naked guy.
What?
Holy shit.
That doesn't look like him, I guess. Why is that guy naked on a shark? Is he fucking the shark?
That's him.
Hey, real talk. Do sharks have blowholes? I know this
No.
is a stupid question.
No.
Is that him? He has the same kind of smile, honestly. Same kind of like.
Well, it's close enough. He should be ashamed.
Yeah, it should be. It
It's
should be
close
him.
enough. He should release a
Hey,
statement.
Hey, yeah, it should be him. I mean, even
Deadspin,
if the guy's fucking riding a shark naked, doesn't that just mean he's got a great ass life?
Yeah.
Doesn't that only mean that? Dude, I live in the fucking Bahamas. I got
It's
a
one of those
giant
things where
fucking
it's-
pool. It's
look.
beautiful out. I have a pet shark. We removed all his teeth so the bastard couldn't bite me.
Yeah.
and
But he
I
did.
ride him naked from time to time. I'm spitting.
For the foreseeable future, I'm just going to imagine that to be the guy.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
it should be.
What's
I don't want
the
anything
big deal? Yeah, exactly. What's the big deal if that was him or not?
That's not a
That's-
maniac. That's a
that's so
fucking
funny.
That's a great guy.
And you don't like Jimmy John's because of he was riding a shark naked?
Scroll down.
He wasn't hurting the shark, was he?
What in particular do you want me to read, Jamie? Animal serial killer Jimmy John.
Serial killer?
Oh,
Next
because he's a trophy hunter.
Oh. I guess you know what? It all is starting to add up.
I mean,
I get it. So that shark was the last one of its kind, and he fucked it.
So he's killed an elephant, he's killed a rhino, another elephant, he's
Hey,
killed a bear.
don't kill rhinos.
Yeah, hold
and
up.
Don't kill elephants.
yeah, wait, can
You
you
hear me?
Can you legally do that? Is that a legal thing that you can
I
hunt?
feel like it's not. I feel like you're not
I
allowed
can't
to.
speak on that. I don't know the
It
laws around
it
it.
is illegal to hunt elephants and
everywhere
and
there
rhinos.
are elephants and rhinos,
Hey,
it is illegal.
hey.
Damn.
Don't,
I mean, that's good.
Don't hunt and kill rhinos, and don't hunt and kill elephants. All right? There aren't many left.
Obviously, don't do that.
And how about just hunt and kill when you plan to eat it?
yes.
Easily.
know?
You can
Hunter-
keep a deer. I mean, some people disagree, but like my grandparents in Canada hunt, but my grandpa's a chef and a hunter. He hunts it and he fucking feeds his family and he brings meat to like his neighbors and
That's-
shit. But he
fine.
does
That's great.
also, if he gets a really nice buck or something, he'll hang the head and like it's a thing. But that's
Does
like
he still eat it though?
yeah. Well, you eat all the parts you're gonna eat, and
Well,
then
then it's like
he
you're
also
remembering
made
a friend that
he
helped
made
you.
use of the part that he wasn't gonna eat too. So
I think
mean,
that's good.
There is some like trophy hunting aspect involved in that, but if you use all the usable meat.
They're not going to eat an elephant.
No, I'm not that.
Yeah.
No, I just mean like with
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's fine.
And
That's
elephants,
yeah, that's
it tastes
fucked.
horrible anyway.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it tastes gamey.
Have you had human? It's
Have you
very
had-
gainy.
Have you
had
had
whale.
human?
In Iceland, I
For
had
real?
whale.
Oh, you
I
had
had
raw.
whale. I had whale sushi.
That's
I don't think
fucking
that's
gross,
allowed.
dude.
It was great. It tasted like steak, like
Huh.
raw steak.
Did you have a big slab of it and just go?
No, because it was sushi.
So you didn't have a big slab of it and just go?
Can you give me a big slab of it? My favorite thing ever.
For
And
me to
I want to try to do this in a restaurant if I ever go to like South Korea or Japan. In Old Boy, when he gets out of the being in prison and he goes to the sushi place and he's like, I want something alive. And then she brings him a living octopus on the thing and he just picks it up. He's eating the
Do you think
Damn.
he really did that for the movie?
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
Why not?
Well,
Why
that's
not?
also like a delicacy, eating a live octopus.
That's a
But it can
stupid
kill you.
delicacy.
It
That's
can
Did you
kill
guys
you.
know
It
that
can kill you because it suctions to your throat.
this is fucked up? But this has happened. I don't know if it still happens, but there at one point in the world, I don't even know where because I don't want to offend anyone, was a place where people would sit around a table and a monkey, a live monkey, would be strapped to this center thing and it would come up through the table and with a mallet they would smash the monkey's fucking
the
head
Philippines.
What the fuck?
and eat the brains
kidding.
because they ate monkey brains. I don't know where. I don't know how frequent. I know it's happened. If you disagree with me, fucking suck, shove it up your ass. It's a good story for the podcast, but as far as I'm aware, that has happened.
That's some Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom shit.
Yeah.
I wrote into Google, "Kill monkey for brains country."
It's called Kill Monkey for Brains Country.
What country serves monkey brains? China and Malaysia.
So in one of those countries, or both, there is an underground place where they probably do something that is illegal.
Oh, wait, this
like
may be
killing
an
at the
urban
table.
legend because it says monkey brains restaurants in China and Malaysia serving fresh monkey brains spooned out of the skull may be an urban legend, although there are enough references in literature to suggest the practice is not entirely fictional.
I think that it's a very
Could be an underground thing.
niche
But
underground thing.
raw and cooked brains of dead monkey is widely consumed in the Far East, so it's just the spooning out of the skull part that
well, like you freshly
is-
kill it and blah, blah, blah.
yeah. So
would never.
you
certainly
can
hate the
imagine.
idea of that because little monkeys are so cute.
So cute, man.
I don't
They're
fucking-
so close
I
to
don't-
babies.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck about the monkeys, but it's just disgusting.
Well, you just need to find the right one.
Really?
You know,
I care about the monkeys, man.
No, I care about the monkeys, but I don't particularly give a shit about monkeys like that. I think they're cute. I think they're little bastards.
Well, hey,
But-
okay. So
What about
I was,
coyotes?
Dude,
I was
you
in
don't
the
have
same,
to take your hand off
I was
me.
in the same boat as
What, are you trying to
I
fucking
truly-
fight him?
I truly, yeah,
I'm a big fan of apes, though. I love chimps and I love gorillas.
Well, that's just discrimination.
yeah. Those aren't as fun. Those are so dangerous. Have you ever seen?
I respect them.
Dude, a fucking ape.
you don't
or,
stare it in the eyes if it charges you.
Dude, they can just ragdoll you.
Dude, a gorilla. If
Yeah,
you
gorilla.
We always talk about this. I feel like every podcast we'll get to talking about wild animals and what you would do if you encounter one. If I was in the brushes,
Gouge its fucking eyes
dude,
out.
and I see a fucking gorilla, like a male gorilla,
I'd start
just
jerking
looking
off.
right
Maybe
at
he would
me,
be afraid.
You just start jerking off and looking at it, and he just
Start sucking my
like
cock.
this. No, but he would just look at you and be like, and walk away.
Yeah. Poo, poo. Hopefully, I'd start defecating, just jerking off and eating it. And
I would literally. I wonder if, like, I would look it in the eyes and just go, and like pretend like I died. Like,
well, then he'd come
of
over and
fright.
just fucking.
Dude, he just dude, he fucking Hulk smashes me. He fucking Hulk smashes me. No, he would literally go up to me, picks me up.
Just-
Dude, he just picks me up, like holds me.
I watched this video of.
Just-
Holy fuck.
so,
biggest gorilla.
Kib, why don't you talk about your?
James is so small.
It's King Kong. Just fucking.
Yeah, this big. Why don't you talk about your sponsor?
Anyway, so speaking about King
Oh
Kong.
wait, hold on.
fucking
It's not just
smushing.
It's not just sponsor time yet, and now it is.
Little louder. Isn't that nice? Thank you to Bespoke Post. When you're constantly on when you're constantly on the go, grinding away at the office or hanging out with friends, there's not much time to think about upgrading your style or apartment. That's why I love getting a new box of Elson from Bespoke Post every month. These guys are out scouting and for quality and unique products to send each box. Now you can experience it too at boxofawesome.com. My favorite box is not just one box, it's every box that comes every month. I love them.
What's your favorite thing that you've gotten from a box?
Gloves. I love the gloves they gave me.
Well, I don't think you've ever gotten gloves from one of the
You
boxes.
wouldn't know, it's a private subscription of my own. I pay for it. To get started, visit boxofawesome.com and answer a few short questions that will help them get a feel for the boxes that'll best go with your style.
Questions like what?
What kind of stuff do you want in your box? Awesome. Whether you're in search for the perfect drink, a well-kept bed, or jet-setting in style, Bespoke Post improves your life with one box at a time. Each box goes for under $50, but has more than 70 worth of unique gear waiting in style. The first of each month, you'll receive an email with your box details. You'll have 5 days to change colors, sizes, or add extra goods to your box. If you're not feeling that month's box, then simply skip it. From barrel aging kits to limited edition cigars, weekender bags to classy DOP kits, Bespoke Post offers essential goods and guidance for the modern man. Receive 20% off your first subscription box. Go to boxofawesome.com and enter code PINE at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code PINE for 20% off your first box. Bespoke Post, themed boxes for guys that give a damn.
Wow. So James and I have decided you'll be officially promoted to sponsored reads from now on. That is your new duty. You will do all of them in that voice, and it will be great.
So
All right.
here's the deal, though. You'll do a different voice every time.
Deal?
It's 2 different things.
Dude, I fucking blacked out. I don't know who I am anymore.
That was great.
That was great. Well, hey, guys, Merry Christmas. You know, that was yesterday. Happy New Year. We hope you guys all have a great New Year. We've got a lot of new merch out. That's amazing. This beeth one of them.
That beeth one of my favorites.
yes,
That's out right now?
This is out right now, baby.
Dude,
and that's
shit,
why it's
shit,
embroidered.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's shitting great.
Fuck and shit, yeah.
That one of my favorite.
Also, the fucking Kib headbands came out, baby.
Oh yeah, I saw a bunch of people making about that. Yeah.
So go get them. They're like $9. So buy fucking 4 of them.
How much is an average headband?
Literally, even when I used to buy like packs of them, it would be like $14 for a pack of 3. So that's
So this is a terrible deal.
no, because it's a Kib headband. You're not just getting any bullshit
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
headband.
okay.
This is a Kib and
Sell it
Sugar
to-
Pine
sell
7.
it to me like you mean it.
So this headband is very elastic. It has
Aren't they all?
such hold. No, some of them wear out. My best ones that I used to wear all the time now are floppy fucking old vaginas, dude. I can't even wear them. I literally cannot even fucking wear them. The Kib headbands have held up. I stretch them out and like break some of the elastic.
You do the
just
wear and tear
Just
test?
do my own wear and tear test on them, and they hold up. They're fucking amazing. The color stays. The color leaked out of my old ones that I used to wear, and they're kind of like miscolored and fucking weird. The Kib headbands are literally, no joke, not even just trying to fucking sell you this, even though this is what that is. But seriously, they're quality fucking headbands. Even if you don't wear a headband, get one to support the show, baby. Take a picture of it and take another picture of it. Send them both to me, and I'll have a side of
every
them.
time you take a picture of it and send it to Kip, he'll do something naked.
I'll do something fucking naked and and tell you guys about it.
And say I didn't.
I'll have a whole list of naked things I'll do on the next podcast.
Well,
so
really?
check-
Like what? What are you gonna do naked?
Well, we'll have to find out when I get a couple pictures.
Well, just
sent.
say I have one and I take a picture of it and I send it to you.
Well, why don't we
What-
leave it as a surprise? We'll
Yeah,
leave that as a
leave it as
surprise.
a
Well,
surprise.
I don't want a surprise.
We'll
with that.
leave it as a surprise.
I'd love to know.
Well, then take a picture of it.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching. We got to wrap this up. As you know, this is a live broadcast, and we will see
Yeah.
you next week. Happy New Year. Buy all of our merch and hit that notification bell.
Well, no, I'd really like to know.
Ding, ding.
I'd really like to know.
Maybe
what
I'll
the-
suck my own dick naked, eh? Later, guys. Can go
And
through
so-
any kind.
Yeah,
of
but the smaller it is, the less of a stream or the higher pressure it's going to be.
PP.
So, yep, exactly. You get it.
Yeah.
So you have a bigger one with a bigger opening. Sure, it looks funny. Sure, it raises questions. But it gets the liquid from inside of the boy into your cup.
Here's another question. Now, there's a lot of party animals out there. If you were to